Hello everyone. I'm Xiaohua from Susan's family. Today, I will show you how to make this peacock table doily. This product consists of the main part, the lace trim, and tassels, 3 sections. First, crochet the main part from bottom to top. Then crochet the lace trim along the edge of the main part. Finally, attach the tassels. Start by crocheting the main part. The main part is divided into increasing sections, the even section, and the decreasing section. The piece starts with foundation chain. Work back and forth in rows. The stitches used include chain, double crochet, treble crochet, DC2 in 1, DC2 tog, DCTR tog. Through the variations of double crochets and chains, a hollowed out pattern is formed. Let's get started. Here, for convenience, I will use chunky yarn for the demonstration. The colors are random. For specific yarn, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the website and the paper chart. First, we start casting on. Wrap the yarn around your left little finger once. Thread it through between the middle finger and index finger. Then pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Take the crochet hook in your right hand and position it underneath the yarn. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise. And with your left thumb and middle finger, pinch the crossing point of the loop. Position the hook to the left of the yarn. Yarn over, and draw the yarn through. The cast-on knot does not count as a stitch. Gently tighten it. Now start crocheting chains. Yarn over and draw through. 1 chain is completed. Such a V-shaped braid represents 1 stitch. The cast-on chain can be a bit loose, for convenience in subsequent crocheting. We'll place a stitch marker on the first chain. Then continue with the first row. When we look at the chart, follow the direction of the arrow. For example, the first row is read from right to left. First, make 4 chains as the turning chains for the treble crochet. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. This is the first chain. Repeat this process. Continue crocheting chains. Keep crocheting until you have 4 chains. Check the stitch count and pick up 1 strand of the 4th chain. Place a stitch marker. These 4 chains count as 1 treble crochet. Work a chain next. Then, on the chain with the first stitch marker, work a double crochet. Before you crochet, take a look. On the right side, there is a V-shaped braid. The sides of the V braid are half stitches. Yarn over the hook. Pick up the corresponding half loop above. It's this single strand. Yarn over and draw through. There are now 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. 2 loops remain. Yarn over again. Pull through once. 1 double crochet is completed. The V-shaped braid above is the stitch of the double crochet. Chain 1. Continue to work 1 double crochet in the same insertion point. Yarn over and insert. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. Repeat once more. Yarn over. Pull through all loops. The second double crochet is complete. In this way, we have completed the first row. The side with the neat stitch texture is the right side. The wrong side is relatively blurry. We will take the side with the clear texture as the right side of the entire piece. Now start the second row. For this row, follow the chart from left to right. Crochet on the wrong side. Start by making 3 turning chains. After completing, pick up 1 strand and place a stitch marker. Turn the piece counterclockwise. Please notice, when looking at the wrong side of the first row, the stitches correspond to the top left V-shaped braids. The turning chain corresponds to the first double crochet. Then crochet 1 chain. Continue by working 1 double crochet in the first double crochet stitch. Then 2 chains. Next, work 1 double crochet in the second double crochet stitch. Then 2 chains. Finally, in the chain where the stitch marker is placed. Which is the marker spot? Work 1 double crochet. 1 chain. 1 double crochet. After completing, remove the stitch marker. This way, we have completed the second row. Now start the third row. This row is crocheted on the right side. Read the chart from right to left. Every time you crochet on the right side from now on, read the chart from right to left. When crocheting on the wrong side, read the chart from left to right. Start by making 3 turning chains. Place the stitch marker. Turn the workpiece counterclockwise. Work 1 double crochet in the first double crochet stitch. Then chain 2. For this row, just working 1 double crochet in each double crochet stitch. Chain 2 between each double crochet. Now, refer to the chart. Complete the remaining stitches. Finally, at the turning chain, insert the hook at the marker spot. Work 2 double crochets. We will call the technique, work 2 double crochets in the same stitch, as DC 2 in 1. When completed, we will have finished the third row. Now follow the previous stitch demonstration. Refer to the chart. Continue to crochet and complete rows 4 to 7 while crocheting. Wherever the bottom of the stitch points, work into that stitch. If 2 stitches point to the same stitch, work 2 stitches into that stitch. Now, start row 8. Chain 4. Later, when you can easily find the turning chain's insertion point, don't need to use a stitch marker. Turn the workpiece counterclockwise. Work 2 chains. Then, work 1 double crochet into the first double crochet stitch. Work 1 double crochet into each double crochet stitch following 2 chains between each double crochet. Finally, at the turning chain from the previous row, work 1 double crochet. Two chains. 1 treble crochet. Yarn over the hook twice. Pull through the stitch. Draw the yarn through. There are 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. There are 3 loops left. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops. There are 2 loops left. Yarn over and draw through the remaining loops in once. 1 treble crochet is completed. After completing this, we have finished row 8. Next, refer to the chart. Continue crocheting rows 9 to 15. On row 16, there will be double crochets in other colors on the chart. The color of these double crochets is different from the others. This is to make the peacock pattern stand out. It also reminds us to start working continuous double crochets here. This does not indicate any special stitch techniques. We first crochet up to the double crochet just before the one in this color. After completing this, make 2 chains. Then work 1 double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Next, in the space formed by the 2 chains, crochet 2 double crochets. After completing this, continue by working 1 double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Work 2 double crochets into the chain space. Work 1 double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Next, refer to the chart. Complete the remaining stitches. After finishing the last treble crochet, we will have completed row 16. From now on, odd numbered rows are crocheted on the right side, and even numbered rows are crocheted on the wrong side. For the remaining rows in the increasing section, the crocheting method is relatively simple. The stitches used have all been demonstrated in detail before. Just follow the chart to crochet the corresponding row numbers. After completing the final row, place stitch markers on the first stitch and the last stitch for distinguish the increasing section and even section. This concludes the tutorial for the increasing section. Next, we move on to the even section, which means no increases or decreases at the sides. We start with row 1. Chain 3. Then turn the workpiece counterclockwise. The turning chain corresponds to the double crochet stitch below. Then chain 2. Work 1 double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. 2 chains. Continue following the chart. And finally, work 1 double crochet in the turning chain. Row 1 is complete. Refer to the chart and follow the method for row 1 all the way down to row 69. After completing these rows, I will show you how to make row 70 with a swatch. The swatch has fewer stitches. Just to show the method, we first work up to the double crochet before the DC 2 in 1. After completing this, chain 2. Next, we will work the DC 2 in 1. We insert the hook into the first chain on the left side of the double crochet stitch. Pick up 2 strands of yarn. Work 1 double crochet. Insert the hook into the same position again. Work the second double crochet. This completes the DC 2 in 1. Whenever you encounter this color for a DC 2 in 1, follow this method to insert the hook into the chain. Work the crochet accordingly. Refer to the chart now and complete this row. Next, we start crocheting row 71. In this row, we will encounter a new stitch technique, the DC 2 tog. Follow the chart first and crochet up to the double crochet before the DC 2 tog. Then work 3 chains. Followed by the DC 2 tog. We start with an unclosed double crochet in the double crochet stitch. Wrap the yarn and insert into the stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Yarn over, then pull through the first 2 loops. This completes the unclosed double crochet. In the chain space, work another unclosed double crochet. Wrap the yarn and insert into the space. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Yarn over, then pull through the first 2 loops. This completes the second unclosed double crochet. There are now 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops at once. This completes the DC2 tog. Now follow the chart to finish this row. Let's start row 72. First, follow the chart. Work until you reach the double crochet before the DC2 tog. Next, work the DC2 tog. First, make an unclosed double crochet in the first double crochet stitch. Then make another unclosed double crochet in the second double crochet stitch. Then, yarn over and pull through all the loops. To complete the DC2 tog, follow the chart to work the remaining rows of the even section. During the crocheting process, you might run out of yarn. Need to join yarn. Here, I'll demonstrate the method using a swatch. Leave about 5 centimeters of yarn, which you need to join. Tie a secure knot. Then continue crocheting. Place the knot on the wrong side of the piece. You can leave the yarn tails aside for now. At the end, weave in the tails following the texture on the wrong side. Trim the excess tail. This is the method for joining yarn. If you encounter a knot in the middle of a ball of yarn, cut off the knot. Then join the yarn using the method shown here. After completing the last row, place stitch markers on the first and last stitches. Used to distinguish the even section and the decreasing section. This completes our tutorial of the even section. Now let's start crocheting the decreasing section. First, complete the first row according to the chart. We will start row 2. Work 3 chains. Turn the workpiece counterclockwise. Then, crochet an unclosed double crochet in the first and second double crochet stitches. Once done, yarn over and pull through all loops. Complete a DC2 tog. Next, crochet 2 chains. Work 1 double crochet in the double crochet stitch. 2 chains. Continue crocheting according to the chart. Please notice that on the first row's turning chain, we do not crochet any stitches. Follow the chart to complete rows 3 and 4. At the end of row 5, we will encounter a new stitch technique, DCT or tog. Yarn over. Work an unclosed double crochet in the DC2 tog stitch. Then work an unclosed treble crochet on the turning chain. Yarn over twice. Insert the hook. Pull through. Yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops. Yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops. This completes the unclosed treble crochet. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. The DCT or tog is now complete. The braid above the double crochet. This is the stitch for the DCT or tog. Now follow the chart. Complete the remaining rows in the decreasing section. After completing the last row's DC2 tog, crochet 1 chain to secure. Leave about 5 centimeters of yarn tail, and fasten off the yarn. Tighten the yarn tail. Weave in the yarn tail along the texture. Trim any excess yarn. Place a stitch marker on the DC2 tog stitch. We have now finished tutorial of the main part. Next, we will crochet the lace trim. The lace trim is crocheted counterclockwise around the completed main part. During the process, you need to change colors according to the color scheme. There are many different stitches used. The chart has all the markings. I won't go through them one by one. Let's start to make the first round of the lace trim. Crochet the lace trim on the right side. First, find the right side of the main part. Observe the texture of the first row of double crochets. The side with the clearer texture is the right side. Then turn the main part over. Position the first row at the top. Find the entry point for the stitch marker. We will crochet the first round of the lace trim from right to left. First, make a loose knot. Then, insert the hook into the marker spot. Pull through the loop. Tighten it. Yarn over and pull through. The first beginning chain is completed. Next, crochet a single crochet in the same position. Insert the hook. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through both loops. This single crochet is now completed. The 2 strands forming a V shape at the top right is the corresponding stitch. Next, crochet a CH13 picket. First, crochet 13 chains. Then, insert the hook into the front loop of the single crochet stitch and the bottom left line. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through all 3 loops. This completes the CH13 picket. Place a stitch marker in the chain space. This marks the peak of the lace trim. Crochet 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet in the beginning chain. Crochet 3 chains. Then work 1 single crochet in the double crochet at the edge of the second row. Three chains. From now on, we will refer to each edge stitch of every row as the edge stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch of the third row. Three chains. Work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch of row 4. Crochet a CH11 picket. First, crochet 11 chains. Then, hook through the front loop of the single crochet stitch and the strand below on the left side. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops. This completes the CH11 picket. Now, continue crocheting according to the chart. Each single crochet should be worked into the edge stitch of each row. After completing the last single crochet in the increasing section, continue by crocheting 3 chains. Next, in the edge stitch of the even section's first row, work 1 single crochet. This completes the corner. Remove the stitch marker from the last row of the increasing section. Reattach it to the chain space at the corner. Mark the corner. Now we start crocheting the side of the even section. The rule for this side is to work 1 single crochet into the edge stitch of each row, 2 chains between each single crochet. Follow this rule, crocheting all the way down this side. After completing the last single crochet in the even section, continue by crocheting 3 chains. Then, work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch of the first row of the decreasing section. This completes the second corner. Remove the stitch marker from the last row of the even section. Replace it to the chain space at the corner. Mark the corner. The edging technique for the decreasing section is the same as for the increasing section. Refer to the chart and continue crocheting. When you reach the last row, work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. Then crochet 1 chain. Next, work 1 single crochet in the DC2 tog stitch. 1 ch1 3 picket. After completing, place a stitch marker in the chain space. This is another peak. This completes the edging on one side. Next, follow the chart and complete the remaining lace trim on the other side. When you reach the first row of the increasing section, work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. Then crochet 1 chain. Next, in the first single crochet just worked, make 1 slip stitch. Hook through the single crochet stitch, yarn over, pull through the loops on the hook. This completes 1 slip stitch. Crochet 1 chain to secure. Fasten off the yarn. And gently pull to tighten. This completes the first round of the lace trim. In the first round, we marked 4 corners and 2 peaks. Now, let's start the second round. Get the corresponding color of yarn according to the color scheme. Make a loose knot. Chain 1 in the chain space at the peak. Then 1 single crochet. While crocheting, you can weave in the yarn as you go. Next, 1/2 double crochet. Yarn over, pull through the chain space, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook at once. And the half double crochet is completed. Let's do again. Yarn over, pull through the chain space, yarn over and pull through. Pull through all the loops on the hook at once. And the half double crochet is completed. Now, let's crochet 10 double crochets in the chain space. Once completed, 2 chains. 10 double crochets. Two half double crochets. One single crochet. And then the fan pattern at the peak is completed. Place a stitch marker in the 2 chain space. Then in the next chain space formed by 3 chains, crochet 3 single crochets. One single crochet in the single crochet stitch. One CH3 picot. First, crochet 3 chains, then the hook goes through the front loop of the single crochet stitch, and the left strand below. Yarn over, pull the yarn through all 3 loops on the hook. This completes the CH3 picot. Continue by crocheting 3 single crochets in the chain space. One single crochet in the single crochet stitch. One single crochet in the chain space. And then one single crochet in the 11 chain space. Two half double crochets. One double crochet. One DCTR tog. First, work an unclosed double crochet in the chain space. Then, counting from the left, the 5th stitch of the peak fan pattern. Which is the 2nd double crochet stitch. Work an unclosed treble crochet. Finally, yarn over. Pull through all loops on the hook. This DCTR tog is now completed. Next, we will work 5 double crochets in the chain space. 2 chains, 7 double crochets, 2 half double crochets, a single crochet, 1 single crochet. All the stitches worked in the 11 chain spaces are called a connected fan pattern. After completing, work 1 single crochet in the next adjacent chain space. Work 1 single crochet in the single crochet stitch. Next, follow the chart. Work 3 single crochets in the chain space. One single crochet in the single crochet stitch. 1 ch3 picot. Three single crochets. One single crochet. One single crochet in the chain space. After completing, we will work the second connected fan pattern. First, work 1 single crochet in the 11 chain space. Two half double crochets. One double crochet. Next, we will work a DCT or tog. Start with an unclosed double crochet. Then, on the second DC stitch counting from the left on the previous connected fan pattern, work an unclosed treble crochet. Yarn over, and pull through all the loops on the hook at once. The DCT or tog is completed. Continue by working 5 double crochets in the chain space. Two chains. 7 double crochets. Two half double crochets. One single crochet. The second connected fan pattern is completed. Next, follow the chart and finish the remaining part. After completing the last connected fan pattern, we work 1 single crochet in the adjacent chain space. 1 single crochet in the single crochet stitch. 1 single crochet in the corner chain space. 3 chains. 1 single crochet. When done, we place the stitch marker in the just completed chain space. This completes the side of the increasing section. Now we will work on the side of the even section. The rule for this edge is to work 1 single crochet in each single crochet stitch. 2 single crochets in the 2 chain space. Follow this rule. Finish this side. After completing the last single crochet, the side of the even section is now complete. Next, move to the decreasing section side. First, 1 single crochet in the corner chain space. 3 chains. 1 single crochet. Place the stitch marker. Then 1 single crochet in the next single crochet stitch. 1 single crochet in the adjacent chain space. Then 1 single crochet in the 11 chain space. 2 half double crochets. 7 double crochets. 2 chains. 7 double crochets. 2 half double crochets. 1 single crochet. The remaining part is worked in the same way as the increasing section. Refer to the chart to finish this side. After the last single crochet, 1 single crochet in the chain space at the peak. 2 half double crochets. 1 double crochet. 1 DCTR tog. 8 double crochets. Two chains. 10 double crochets. Two half double crochets. One single crochet. This completes a connected fan pattern. Up to this point, we have completed one side of the edging. Next, follow the chart to complete the remaining lace trim on the other side. For the last connected fan pattern, connections are needed on both sides. Let's complete the connection on the right side first, then continue with 5 double crochets. Two chains. 5 double crochets. Then work a DCTR tog. The treble crochet is worked into the 5th stitch from right to left on the peak of the fan pattern. Complete the connection with the corner fan pattern. Next, work 1 double crochet. Two half double crochets. One single crochet. The fan pattern is now completed. Now, please follow the chart to complete this round. And finish with a slip stitch in the beginning single crochet. Fasten off the yarn. And pull tight. This completes the second round of the lace trim. Now, let's start the third round. Refer to the color scheme and take the corresponding color of yarn. Join the yarn in the chain space of the peak fan pattern. Chain 3. Then work 5 chains. Work 1 double crochet in the same space. Two chains. Next, work 1 double crochet in the third double crochet from right to left. Two chains. Skip 2 stitches. Work 1 double crochet in the third stitch. Two chains. Still skip 2 stitches. Work 1 DC2 tog in the third stitch, which is also the joining point from the previous round. And the stitches of the next fan pattern's DCT are tog. Two chains. Now follow the chart and finish this side of the increasing section. On the last fan pattern, there is a new stitch technique, the DCH-DC tog. First, work an unclosed double crochet in the double crochet stitch. Then, in the corner's chain space, work an unclosed half double crochet. Finally, yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook at once. This completes the DCH-DC tog. Place a stitch marker in the stitch. Continue with 3 chains. Work 1 slip stitch in the 4th single crochet stitch. Four chains. Then, work a TR2 bobble cluster. First, work 2 unclosed treble crochets in the same stitch as the slip stitch. Skip 5 stitches. Work 2 unclosed treble crochets in the 6th stitch. Finally, yarn over and pull through all the stitches on the hook at once. This completes the TR2 bobble cluster. It's done. Next, continue with 4 chains. Work 1 slip stitch in the same stitch as the previous treble crochet. Eight chains. Skip 7 stitches. Work 1 slip stitch in the 8th stitch. Then 4 chains. Work a TR2 bobble cluster. Four chains. 1 slip stitch. 8 chains. Follow the chart. Work this side of even section. Work until you reach the next corner. There is a DCH-DC tog. The method is the same as the previous corner. But here we start with an unclosed half double crochet. Then an unclosed double crochet. Follow the chart to complete the remaining part of this round. After completing the last 2 chains, join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. The third round is now completed. Next, we start round 4. Chain 3. Then work 2 chains. Then work 1 double crochet in the adjacent chain space. Five chains. 1 double crochet. Follow the chart to complete the side of the increasing section. After completing the last DC2 tog, three chains. 1 TR3 bobble. We first work 3 unclosed treble crochets in this chain. Then yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. This completes the TR3 bobble. Then 5 chains. Work another TR3 bobble in the same position. Then 3 chains after completing it. Work 1 single crochet in the 8 chain space. Follow the chart to complete the remaining part of this round. Finally, join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Fasten off. We have completed round 4. Now let's start round 5. Join the yarn in the chain space on the left side, where we cut the yarn last round. Chain 1. Then work 3 single crochets in this chain space. Work a CH3 picket. Then complete it. Work 3 single crochets in the next chain space. Six chains. And 1 slip stitch. Seven chains. One slip stitch. 6 chains. Three single crochets. Please follow the chart to finish this side of the increasing section. After completing the CH3 picket in the corner, continue with 1 chain. In the chain space between the 2 TR3 bobbles, work 3 double crochets. One CH3 picket. After complete, repeat twice. Then work 2 double crochets. 1 chain. Work 1 double crochet in the single crochet stitch. The remaining lace for this round is relatively simple to crochet. The crocheting method has been demonstrated in detail before. Just follow the chart to crochet. Finally, join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Fasten off the yarn. Weave in the yarn tail in the wrong side. Remove the stitch markers at the 4 corners and peaks. The lace trim is now completed. Next, let's attach the tassels. First, cut a piece of yarn in the same color as the final round of the trim. Replace the existing tying yarn on the tassel. Fold the yarn in half. Then use a beading needle to string beads onto the tassel. Now, secure the tassel at the peak point of the lace trim. You can tie multiple sequeur knots. Finally, weave in the yarn tail in the wrong side. You can weave in a few more stitches. Trim off any excess yarn tails. Up to this point, the crocheting tutorial for this Peacock table runner has been fully explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website, Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial.